Welcome to this channel update video of sorts. So I guess some of you have noticed, others may not have noticed, but I haven't published a video in quite some time, like 4 or 5, could it even be 6 weeks now? Let's say 5 weeks, that's long enough. And the reasons for that is, well, I mean, I have been on vacation, I have spent a lot of time with my family, my little daughter is potty training right now, and that takes a lot of time and energy. So I just haven't really had, the time or energy to make videos the way I usually do. But I have had a lot of time to order new knives and other bladed tools. So I mean, it's not like I'm lacking stuff to show on my channel, quite on the contrary. And in this video I sort of want to give you an idea of what's on the menu in the kind of near future. I do a lot of brands, lots of fixed blades, folders, hatchets and hawks, etc. to show. So I'm gonna go over the content in a not very detailed way. And we're gonna go in alphabetical order, starting with Bark River knives. So this was the main focus on my channel for quite some time. It is what started my channel, to be honest. And I know that I should make, and I will make, a updated Bark River knives collection video at some point. Because there are many knives that I have not shown on my channel, and I mean, I haven't gotten that many in recent time. I've ordered some every now and then, just 1 or 2, and the latest one that I ordered was the Fox River EXT1, and this one I ordered because it had some really nice. I mean, it is. I don't have this model since before. And I am curious about it, but what caught my eye was the handle scales on this one. It's pink and purple maple burl, and it just looked stunning. But I know that there are other knives that I've said that I will show and make videos of, like the toe break on the J-Nap, etc. There are a ton of Bark River knives that I have yet to make videos of. But this is one that I got only like a couple of weeks ago. So we'll make a video of this one and some others as well. But yeah, one of my most recent acquisitions is indeed a Bark River knife. Moving on to the next one, or the next two actually. So it's been a long time since I made a CIVIVI video. I did one back in, well, I don't even remember when I made it, but it was of the CIVIVI Elementum, which is actually quite an extraordinary little knife, which I also told and showed in my full video review of it. And this time we have the Spiny Dogfish and the Mini Praxis. I'm not sure which one is which, does it say here? Yeah, this is the Mini Praxis and this is the Spiny Dogfish. So I felt like it was time to show some CIVIVI knives on my channel again, and I also don't want my channel to be only, exclusive or high-end and expensive knives, because you can find gems that are not too pricey, but still having really nice designs and great performances, which is what I hope to see from these two CIVIVI knives. Moving on, we have my first knife, machete, made by CONDOR Tool and Knife. This is the Discord machete. It's a large machete. It's impossible to fit it here on the camera. It is a really cool knife, machete. And I can't wait to put it to some good use and show you guys. It's not a new design or a new knife or anything, but it's, my channel does not always focus on new stuff or the most, new releases. Sometimes I feel like I want to, go back and grab knives, hatchets, axes, fixed blades, folders, etc. that I just want to have to complete my collection or get a good variety, etc. So that is why some of the knives shown here on my channel are not always, mega new releases. But my first experience with CONDOR knife, tool and knife, the Discord Maxace. Next up, we have a knife made by Kansept. So this is the Fenrir, also not a new design in any way, but something that I've seen and that I was curious about, and I wanted to give it a try. My second knife made by Kansept, or do I have more than that? I think this is going to be my second one. I was quite pleased with my first one, so I have high hopes for this. The Fenrir from Kansept. Then we have some Maxace knives. Not only 3, but in fact 6 of them. So what we have here is, let's see, we have the Maxace Samurai 2.0. We have 2 of the Maxace Black Mirror. So these are not new releases, these are all, old, but I mean they're not new releases, but they were knives that I wanted to own, so I decided to pick them up now. So the Samurai 2.0 and the Black Mirror ×2. Then we have a more new release here, and these are all 3 actually, the Maxace Raccoon Dog. They were released in 3 different versions, and I wanted one of each. 2 of these knives, this one and this one, are in CPM S90V, whereas this third one is actually in RWL34. Interesting that they went with another steel type for the same type of design. But the Raccoon Dog, interesting name as well. And I think that the Raccoon Dog will share some similarities with the Maxace Samurai 2.0, which in turn shares some similarities with the Maxace Punchy, which is in fact my favorite knife, or not my favorite knife, but one of my favorite knives made by Maxace. So yeah, as you can see, you can expect some Maxace on this channel in the not too distant future, and I guess that I should perhaps go with the Raccoon Dog first, because that is probably what people are the most curious about, because there are a lot of videos, I guess, with the Black Mirror, and there should be 1 or 2 or several videos showcasing the Samurai 2.0. I should, however, make a video, I think, with the Samurai 2.0, the Raccoon Dog and Punchy together to look at some of the similarities and differences the designs share. But this is it for Maxace right now. I decided to not go with the Peregrine, and as of now I'm not sure what is the latest release from Maxace when I'm recording this video. I know they released a folding karambit, right? I think that's probably the newest release, and I know that they are planning on releasing the Maxace Sandstorm 2.0. Or should it be like 3.0, because there are already 2 versions? Yeah, I don't know. There's a new Maxace Sandstorm coming. But anyways, this is it for Maxace on my channel as of now. Let's proceed with the next few knives. So here we have a Microtech box. It's been some time since I did a Microtech video, right? And as always, my Microtechs are either fixed blades or non-automatics. I only have like 1 or 2 folding knives from Microtech, I believe, so I guess most of my blades are indeed fixed blades from Microtech. This one is a special model. I've already, taken a look and feel of this one. It is the SBK SE Stonewashed Standard. So it's a Borka design, like a Persian styled fixed blade, and I love it. So I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on the signature version as well before I make the actual video, but if not, it will showcase the stonewash version. But this is gonna be a nice video, definitely. Nice with some Microtech again on the channel. Next up, we have a ton of knives made by Medford. So, I mean, I did a video of the Praetorian Genesis T like a year, 2 years ago. No, it can't be that long. Anyways, so I mean, I'm not new to Medford knives, but I finally decided that I wanted to, you know, build myself a Medford collection, sort of. Picking the best, in my opinion, the best looking models in the best looking configurations that I could find, which ended up with me ordering, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Medford knives from Lamnia and from DLT Trading, since they have, especially DLT, but I mean Lamnia, they have a bit of a limited, semi-limited selection of Medfords, but they sometimes get some really nice ones, whereas DLT Trading have a ton of Medford knives. I mean, their selection is out of this world. I'm not sure, but I believe that they have like the biggest selection in the world of Medfords. So there's gonna be a bit of Medford knives shown on this channel in the not too distant future. And I'm not gonna go over all the models here, but you can expect to see some Praetorian ties, Praetorian T, Micro Praetorian, Marauder H, Midi Marauder, Marauder Slim, Praetorian Slim, USMC. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of stuff here, as you can see. I mean, there are a ton of them. So that will be quite interesting to, you know, widen my horizons a bit on this specific brand. But they do make some extraordinarily stylish, beautiful, awesome looking folders. So I guess it was about time that I, you know, picked some up. Maybe I went a bit overboard, getting so many at the same time. But I mean, I've been looking at these knives for the last couple of years, and right now was a good time to pick some up because there were some really stylish configurations and then some really good steels as well. So yeah, a ton of Medford knives will be shown on this channel. They make quite a nice complement to my general folding knife collection. So let's get these away. Let's see what we have coming up next. So now we should have, you know, kind of needed to zoom out a bit. I have a few new Hawks from RMJ USA. I thought it was called RMJ Tactical. Anyways, I mean, I've done a lot of RMJ videos before, showing both knives and Hawks. This time around I wanted to order a set of DLT exclusive Hawks, the Eagle Talon, the Berserker. Man, I've been longing to get my hands on a Berserker, and I also ordered the Genevren Spike version. I would have wanted to add a V-Circer to the collection here, or to the set, but it was out of stock, and I'm not sure how often that model is restocked, to be honest. But this is a nice set of Hawks that I will show either in one video, or I will make, you know, standalone video of each individual Hawk. But it is nice to have some RMJ stuff once again on my channel. And I know that I already made a Eagle Talon video, but I needed this DLT exclusive Eagle Talon because it was just too cool to pass up on. So RMJ will be seen here on the channel as well. Next up, we have this tops knife here. So it's not, too long since I made my tops overview video in which I showcased, I don't remember, like 15 tops knives that I got my hands on. And the one knife I felt was missing in that video was the tops Elchete. And now I finally got my hands on one. I actually wanted the dangler version, but it was not available, so I ended up with this belt clip version, which I may not be super fond of, but I mean the most important part is of course the actual knife. So I will make a video review of the Elchete sometime in the not too distant future. I mean, I've said that about pretty much everything I've shown here in this video so far, and I mean there's only so much time, but a video will be made at some point showcasing this knife. I will say, however, that there are many knives on YouTube. If you are interested in this knife, there are plenty of videos that you can take a look at that are really, really good. So, but I sure want to make my own take on it as well. Then we have a knife from TRC Knives. So I made quite a few videos showcasing these knives. They're usually quite lengthy videos, and I do make, sort of an extra effort when I make those video reviews, because I really like TRC. They make great hard work knives. In this box here we have the M1 XDP. It's like, like a smaller version of the Millicuri, or not exactly like that, but that is what most people will compare it to, at least. So this is a video I will make at some point. I'm not quite sure when I will make it. As you have seen, there are a lot of stuff I want to make videos of, and the TRC videos, when I do them, I really want to, get them quite right, and I want them to follow my, my template of my TRC full review videos. But I've actually had this knife in my possession for some time, but just haven't had the time to make that kind of video review. But rest assured, I mean, this is a high quality knife. So I mean, if you are interested, if you like the looks, I mean, if you've seen the photos or other videos, etc., I mean, you know it is a good knife already. I mean, TRC is quality. But I do want to make my video nonetheless. But this will be shown at some point at least. So next up I have 3 semi-new releases from WeKnife. They may not be, quite as nice and cool as the CIVIVI or the Exiton or the Magnetron, but they are still, still nice, interesting designs. So I have let's see here, in which order here. So this is the Diatomic. I was hesitant about ordering it, but since I am a bit of a sucker for dagger style blades, be it fixed blades or folders, I decided that I would give it a try. This is the one with, the dual pocket clips that I'm not really a fan of from, an aesthetical perspective or practical perspective either. But I will, I ordered it, I will give it a try, and yeah, I mean, it is a dagger style blade at least. Despite being non-sharpened on one side, it is still a dagger style blade. I also decided to go with a riffraff. I couldn't decide which version I liked the most, so I ended up with 2 of them, which will be showcased, well, as I say with everything here, in a video in the not too distant future. I mean, since these are semi-new releases, as well as like the Maxace Raccoon Dog and perhaps something else that I've shown already, I mean, they should, I guess, be prioritized because there are not a whole lot of videos showing these knives. I mean, you will find a video of the Diatomic or the Atomic, but you will not find many. And same with the riffraff, you will be able to find a video or 2 of it right now, but there will not be that many videos showing it, and perhaps not these 2 specific versions. So the Atomic and riffraff from WeKnife will be shown, well, at some point in the not too distant future. Last but definitely not least, I have a bunch of knives here from work Tuff gear. So I actually started making quite a comprehensive work tough gear video that I just stopped recording for unknown reasons. I have like one and a half hour of edited footage, but I didn't finish the video. And in that video I showcased the Pusan Predator Hunter, the Kodiak, the Little Evil, small and large, the Wilderness Warrior, yeah. And then I also got like recently the, what's this one called now again? The Pusan Wilderness Bowie 9-inch. So I mean, I have a lot of work tough gear footage already filmed and edited, but I've also added some new knives from work tough gear, and I'm not sure how I will do it now, if I should just call it a wrap and upload the work tough gear footage that I already have and then focus on making new videos of the new models. Not quite sure, but as with many other knives here that I've shown, there are videos available on YouTube, some really good, especially with work tough gear, where the knives are put to good use. But as always, I mean, I like making my own videos, making my own experiences with the performances, etc. Well, I can give you one spoiler. These are actually quite nice knives, all of them. You know, really good, fit and finish. Steel is working well. There are different steels. Like with the Pusan Predator Hunter, I actually went with both the SK, is it SK5 or SK85? I'm not quite sure, but it's basically the same steel. But there were also, let's see, it was also available in K329 steel, and that is also what I went with for the Kodiak. And the Little Evils, small and large, I think is made in another steel, which I can't remember on the top of my head. It's been some time actually since I got those blades and since I recorded the footage. But my experience so far is really good with work tough gear. So I mean, if you've been thinking about them, if you see a design you like, then I mean, yeah, it could definitely be worth picking up. I will say that the ergos of the handles differ quite a bit. I mean, they're not one handle is unergonomical, but the thickness of certain handles are really thick. I mean, I have size 10 large hands, and some of these knives, you know, really fill the palm of my hand to the point that it feels just too large, whereas others feels great, you know. So that is something that I am discussing in my quite comprehensive work tough gear video, but I just need to, you know, finish recording it, making the final segments, and then publishing it. But yeah, work tough gear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different knives. I thought there were actually more. Maybe I'm missing a box or two here. But yeah, definitely interesting fixed blades. And you know, I've been meaning to pick them up for quite some time. I'm not sure why it took me so long, but better late than never. So let's put all of these boxes aside. So that's it for my upcoming knives and hawks and hatchets to be shown on this channel. As you can see, there are quite a lot of stuff that I have to show. I only wish I had a bit more time to actually make, record and publish videos. But now you know the channel is definitely not dead. There are a lot of content coming up. Not sure what's going to be my next video, but stuff will be made and uploaded. Stay tuned.